able to see him.
I'm sorry, but you should know that your father is a true hero. He gave me this money to pay all your bills.
When will he be coming back?
It might be a very long time, Tom. But he will provide for your living and your education. The wife of Judge Coots Beckett, whom I know from the Testament case, will gladly accept you into her school. I'll send word. Yes! Well done, Watson! Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to...
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My analysis table.
Shouldn't you dress for the game?
This? Everyone dresses like this at the club.
That should be a sight worth seeing. I only hope our charming neighbor won't spot you like that. Shouldn't you dress for the game?
This suit isn't appropriate for where we're going. A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful. Who chased his own tail again? Who chased his own tail again? I should walk with you more often. A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday.
I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me.
Really? Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan quiche calendar.
Mayan quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please, explore.
The statue of Tekun Uman.
Good luck.
I'd like to win the Mayan calendar. It's a beautiful work of art.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
I need to finish here first.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, are you ready to begin the final game?
I still need some time.
Good luck, Holmes.
I need to finish here first.
So,
Yes.
game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, what a pity.
Let's go home.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Holmes.
Let's go home.
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not... That's not the one I need. That's not the... That's not the... That's not the one I need. 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 That's not the... That's not the one I need. That's not the... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the... That's not the one I need. That's not... My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. That's not the one I need. That's not the... That's not... That's not the one I... That's not the one I... That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not... That's not the... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one... That's not the... That's not the... That's not... That's not the... That's not the one... That's not the one I need. That's... That's not the one I need. That's not... That's not... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not... That's not the one I need. 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 That's not the that's not the one I need. That's not the one. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not. That's not. That's not. That's. Here it is. My analysis table. It's useful for my work. Who chased his own tail again? I should walk with you more. A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
who did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Phew. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now, don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector. What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
Traces of metal on stone. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. Pieces from the...
You're still here?
At your service, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Scratches on the stone.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He is... was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course, but to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. The case is scratched and dented. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal. Zacharias' folder with some documents. Money was left inside the wallet. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was... If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder. If I believed...
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes? At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Traces of metal on stone. Traces of metal on stone. Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside. You're still here?
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Only club members have access. Only club members have access. Only club members have access. A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall. A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
You're still here?
This spear... Money was left inside the wallet. Tissot, this watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
A murder at my club.
You're still here?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
A broken branch.
You're still here?
I need to finish here first. The great tournament of the London... What a spectacular season. What a spectacular season.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation. A murder at...
Only club members have access. A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
You're still here?
Traces of metal on stone. Traces. Scratches on the stone. The statue. The iron mounting rod is broken. Traces of metal on stone. Traces of metal on stone. The surface is damaged. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal. And what about the statue?
No idea yet. I imagine a thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped?
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but
Please, go on.
he said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground and... Believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
You're still here?
No, it wasn't like that. 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 No, it wasn't like that.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
No, it wasn't like that. 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 Traces of metal on stone.